Hey, we are getting ready to begin a 90-day whole Bible reading plan. And if you've been following along my channel, you're invited. And if maybe you haven't been following along my channel, well, now you're invited, okay? So click follow, click subscribe, follow along. But starting June 1st, we're going to be reading through the whole Bible in 90 days. And if you're somebody who's read the Bible before or read the Bible regularly, I'm always telling you, you should be reading every day. Usually we're not reading big giant chunks of the Bible every day. So in this plan, we're going to be reading roughly 13 chapters of the Bible every day to get through it in time. And so that's not normally the way people read the Bible. Usually people are reading like maybe a paragraph or a couple verses or maybe a chapter or two at a time, and they're really kind of trying to chew on that and meditate on that. And that's a good thing. That's actually probably the way that we should read the Bible more often than not when it's for devotion and personal time with God. But this is actually a little bit different than that. This is about getting through the whole Bible more quickly and seeing the broad themes, seeing the repeating themes, seeing how this thing over here in the New Testament is connected to this thing over here in the Old Testament, and I can put those connections together better if I am reading it faster. If it's been, just a couple of weeks since I read this one over here, and now I'm seeing the connection versus it's been, 6 months since I've read this one over here, and now I can't make that connection as easy. So that's kind of one of the purposes of this. It's to get that wider view, that broad view of the whole picture of the scriptural story. So I'm just going to encourage you, if you're jumping in this journey with me, you're reading through the Bible in 90 days, you might have to kind of relearn how you're going about it a little bit. It's not about going deep here, it's actually about going wide. And so there are times when it's like, yeah, man, when when you're hitting like a wall or whatever, speed read it a little bit, okay? And don't feel bad about it, because this isn't supposed to necessarily be about like, man, I'm getting super devotional and I'm meditating on this right now. It's about, okay, I'm just trying to pick out the wide story. I'm trying to pick out the themes that are repeated, or the general themes of the story as we go across it. That's kind of the point here. And so I know it can feel a little foreign. It can feel different. You're like, no, I want to go deep into the scriptures. Yeah, that's great. Do go deep into the scriptures. That's just not what this particular plan is for right now. So this is just my encouragement to you. If you're jumping into this 90-day plan with me, keep a little notebook beside you. And when something sticks out and you want to go deep on that, write down the reference, and then come back to it. But what the plan is really about, it's trying to get the whole picture from Genesis to Revelation, see what is happening across this story. And, when you read Genesis in 1 or 2 sittings instead of over the course of a month, you can see the themes a little bit better, and that's the same for every single book. So, hey, I'm excited for you guys to be joining along with me. And if this is your first time seeing me, click follow, click subscribe, ask for an invite to the Discord server. You can jump in there. We're reading through the whole Bible in 90 days, starting June 1st. Here's your invite. Follow along. We'll see you there.